Hi my friends, welcome to the Diamond Painting Effect with Corey. Please be watching my channel. I'm Corey. I'm going to change the name of my channel any day now, and I don't know what they're going to let me change it to. So if I told you what to look for, it may not work. I do have a channel already called A Strand or Two that I'm not working. I'm hoping that I can just change this channel to that and maybe delete that other channel. So that's what I'm going to strive for, a strand or two. Another thing I'm thinking of is I live in Swinney Switch. That is the actual name of the town that is closest to me, is Swinney Switch. So something to have to do with Swinney Switch may be in there, like the Swinney Switch Stitcher, but and maybe just way down in Swinney Switch, because that leaves it open. I can do whatever I want. I don't have to change my channel every time I do something. So anyway, those are just some of the things I'm thinking of. I want to thank y'all for coming today. I am excited. I love to join Ava with her challenges. Ava is over at Stitching in the Interlake. Her channel, you need to go check her out. She has a challenge every month. And so I take that challenge, her monthly challenge, on Wednesdays, and I will work on those challenges with all of you guys. And the challenge for this month is, for the month of October, is the house that October built. And that comes from I think there was a horror film that was named from. I believe that's what it's all about. But it doesn't matter, because all it has to do with houses. It can be, she's left it wide open. It can be birdhouses. It could be anything that is a house. And I went through my stash. I probably have between 10 and 15 that would qualify. And that's not even talking about the patterns I have. Now, one that I know, this is the one that I'm going to work on today, before we get into all that other stuff. This one it's the doors. I got this one from Paint Some Way, and it's a Joy Sunday kit. And I thought that was perfect, that little door, and I've been wanting to work on this, and I think this is perfect. It's the autumn door, and I think that looks like a house that October got a hold of, don't you? So anyway, so this is the one I'm going to work on today. I have not put it on plush drops yet. I'm just going to pull the, I don't know what that cat's doing, but anyway, I'm going to pull from off this floss drop card, and I will move these two floss drops, because I can't stand it like this. And the color I'm going to work on, Gunther, quit it. No, you can't go out the window. It's this bright, kind of a red, burgundy red color. And if I go over here and look, it's going to be a DMC 939, and it's color number 22 on my card. So that's the color I'm going to work on today. I'm going to have to move these away and pull this color 22, and that is a very dark blue. At first glance it looks like it's black, but I'm going to pull. I'm just going to use a needle from the kit until it gives me problems, and then I'll trade. That's usually what happens. I'll just use the needle from the kit, and as long as I don't have trouble, I keep it that way. So anyway, I want to make sure I've got color number 22. And all I need to do, it's harder to do this when they're like this. I don't know how this is going to go down. So wish me luck. and it's gonna work. Yay. So yeah, I don't know why it's just easier for me to manage when they're all in one, you know, floss drops in one solid. This cat is trying to crawl out my window, I think. He's on the back of my chair, just pulling at those curtains. Gunther, where are you going? What's out there? Anyway, I did, you guys, I did get that Haunted Mansion by Stitching. I always think I can remember these things, and then when I start talking, I don't remember. I think it's Stitching Jules Designs on Etsy is where she's at. And I'll put the links below. And I found out that she has a Patreon account that you can go over if you like. Go look at her Etsy designs. And excuse me, hold on. Okay, I just had a cough attack. Sorry. But anyway, you look at her Etsy designs and you'll see she does a lot of monochrome. Now Gunther's going to make the chair rock. Okay. Anyway, let's just do this. Maybe we won't get any stitching done today too. We'll just talk about stitchy stuff. That's the haunted house design right there. That's the one I've gotten it. It's in my pattern keeper. This is in my pattern keeper right here. And I really like how that she does her patterns. It just went right into pattern keeper, just smooth. And I only had to enter one color, you know, for the 310. But you can use any color you want. Probably dark color would be better. But anyway, I was thinking about maybe I have that kit that I got. If y'all remember, I got a kit maybe a month ago. That I bought it because it was only $2. Like, it was super cheap. And I thought it was, to me, it was the same as getting a mystery pack of thread. And it does have a big hunk of 938 in it. And so I'm thinking maybe I might use that to do this with. It's kind of a grayish blue, but very, very dark. Very dark. Anyway, so that it's called Stitching Jules Designs on Etsy. But then if you go and you join her Patreon account, you get one free pattern a month. And so I got this one, and I bought the cowboy, you guys. I couldn't help myself. Let's see if I can find the cowboy in here. Let's see. I haven't added it to my Etsy yet. I'll just look. I don't know. I need to remember to, when I deal with patterns, I need to do it on my tablet, not my phone, because a lot of this stuff is on my phone. Yeah, I don't have the cowboy on here yet. Anyway, okay. So anyway, I bought the cowboy, and for my free pattern, I'm gonna choose. They have a tabby cat. It's just awesome. And it's monochrome. So I'm gonna choose that. She just sent me a message yesterday asking me about it. Cat hair, my first stitch. What do you imagine that? So anyway, she messaged me yesterday and asked me what I'd like for my free pattern, and so I went and looked, and gosh, there's so many I want. But I chose the tabby. There's a lot of patriotic ones in there for the United States. She uses classic, I don't know. She does the things that don't need to be licensed. Classic art, and she turns them into monochrome cross stitch. And like I said, not all of them are monochrome. She does do some color ones that are very pretty. And of course some of them that look monochrome, if you look at the thread count on them, because she lets you see on her Etsy pictures, if you scroll through the picture when you choose it, and then you can scroll through the pictures after you've chosen it, and at the back she'll show you what her color chart looks like. And so even some of the ones that look monochrome art, there are a lot of colors there, more than you would think by looking at it. So anyway, I'm excited that I found her. I've seen several of YouTube people, you know, that are working on her designs, and I've been intrigued by them, but for some reason when Becky showed that haunted house, that was what drove me to go look. And so yeah, I'm kind of excited about that. My Train of Dreams, I've worked a little bit on it. I had a bad day. Yesterday wasn't too bad, but after I did the video on, I did a couple videos on Monday, and then I was done. I was completely done for the day. I felt horrible. I don't know if you could tell when I did them how bad I was feeling, but yeah, yesterday I muddled through. Marcy had a doctor's appointment, so it didn't matter pretty much how I felt. We needed to go to see her surgeon, and so her surgery is now scheduled, and it will be at the end of the month, and which wrecks our trip. We were going to go on a trip. We were going to go to Utah, and I have a brother there, and I have a whole bunch of nieces that live there and their families, and so, and of course Marcy has a lot of friends there because she was living up there, and she really wanted to be there over Halloween. They went reverse trick-or-treating last year, and she wanted to go do that again. So they went trick-or-treating she was living in a assisted living I don't know what you call it, facility. Yeah, there we go, facility. And so they went trick-or-treating around to everybody's room and gave everybody candy. And so she thought that was fun. She wanted to go do that again, but she's going to have surgery instead. But she wants to feel better, so she's going to do it. Anyway, so yeah, it was her birthday yesterday, and by the time we came home, you know, we went and visited my other sister. We got together for a little bit, and by the time I got home, I was, you know, I'd worn out. I was going to come home and make her birthday cake. She decided she wanted the same thing I had for my birthday. And so I was in there making German chocolate cake again. I use a mix for the cake, but I bump it up. And if you're going to have a German chocolate cake, you have to do the frosted homemade, guys. You just have to. The stuff that you get at the store is no good. So we did that and made myself sick. So no more birthdays for a while, so it's time to get back on track and get going with my better meal plan. So my thoughts on that, I thought maybe back to my haunted house with Stitching Jules Design. Um, I thought maybe that kit that I got would work, that kit that I'm going to pull the thread from. The fabric might have even worked, but it's just a little bit too small. It's not, and I thought it'd be nice to do that one on 11 count. That would make it quick and easy to do rather than that 22 count I have, but it's just not big enough. It's I think it's like almost double the stitch count as far as how many across and how many down. As since it's not at full coverage, it won't be as much thread, but as far as the fabric goes, I need a big fabric. So like that little chart on that, let me see. Oh, I forgot. I need to, I'm on Pattern Keeper. If you want to look at the PDF, you do the little triple lines down here below. And then it'll pop up and give you the option. And I want to view the PDF. So now I'm going to scroll through real quick. Hope you don't see anything. To get to the bottom page. Okay, there we go. See, it shows you right there how big the pattern is going to be by what count of fabric I use. And mine's going to be between, because I'm going to have, my fabric is 22 count, so it'll be between 9.5 inches and 13 inches wide, and between 15 inches and 20 inches tall. It'll be somewhere in between there. So I figure if I get my fabric for the 18 count, I could figure it out for myself. I know how to. That's not hard. But for starters, I'll at least look for something that has 15 inches by 20, probably 16 inches by, yeah, maybe I do by the 14 count would be what I need for the 22 count to count for a wide margin. Because I do want to have to not worry about fitting it in the hoop or whatever I put it in to stabilize it, because I can't do in hand when I'm doing counting cross stitch. Although I don't know, maybe that one I'd be able to. I don't know. So, I know people ask questions, and for some reason it's not coming to my mind. Stuff I want to clear up. Yeah, it's time for me to change my channel name. Someone commented about that it should be the Stitching Effect with Corey. Yeah, I thought of that. I just don't, I can't imagine it changing to anything besides stitching at this point. But I thought that when I named it the Diamond Painting Effect. And so I'm just not sure. But so I don't know what I'm going to change it to, but I think the time is now. I've got an event coming up with Diamond Grandma. I was going to wait until after that. In November, I'm going to be working with her. But maybe that's a good way to help get it out there that the name of my channel has changed. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. Going ahead and changing it now and start getting people ready for that. Like I said, it's once I change it, I don't know how other than to let you guys know to just be looking for a name change. It'll have the name Swinny Switch in it, or it will be just a strand or two. It'll be one of those things. I prefer to just move that title to this channel, but I don't know if that's possible. Because that's pretty much what I'm about. It's just a strand or two. I just jibber jabber away. So, and I don't think, oh God, they're trying to eat all my pencils and scissors and everything over there. Gunther, hey. You think he's teething or something. I didn't know cats had chewing problems until I got Gunther, and I've had cats throughout my life. I just never had one that chewed everything. Yeah, see, there he just knocked over a ruler because he saw it there. He's on one this morning. And he just knocked something else off the table. He's trying to decide if he's going to jump after it. There he goes. Anyway, so I've been in this pattern where I have a nap in the early morning, like between 1 and 2:30, and then because I've had to get up early and get out and do things, what I usually do is I go back to sleep around 5 o'clock. I can go back to bed, but I have to go out this morning. I'm driving this morning for the Amish, and I'll probably be gone all morning because I think we won't be home till afternoon. So I'll come home and have a 2-hour nap. And then I'll be good till my next 2-hour nap in the middle of the night. So I don't know what's going on with that. I do that. I go through this cycle, and then I'll do this for a while, and then I'll be able to sleep longer for a while, and then I'll go through this cycle again. I think part of the problem is because, you know, when you get older, things hurt. My hips just don't like being in bed. They ache, and so that's what I'm blaming it on. Anyway, I can't get any more patterns, people. Don't let me buy any more patterns. I've got so many patterns now. I don't even have them all in my pattern keeper. I don't have them. There's no way I can stitch them that quick. But anyway, I was just looking at my bank card, just kind of going over just where all my money went and stuff, and I'm like, oh my goodness, What in the world? And yeah, it's too easy to buy a $5 pattern. Some of them aren't even that much, and it's cute and I want it, so I buy it. And it's not like I don't have 1,000,001 kitted up already. Oh, I think Honey Bear wants to go out. This is about the time. It's about 5 o'clock now. And it's about time she thinks she needs to go outside, and I've just put a knot in here. So I think this is a good time to wrap this up. I want to thank you for joining me for the diamond painting effect with Corey, soon to be something else. If you want to put some suggestions down below for my new name, go ahead, go for it. But I've got a mess here to take care, and I have a dog that needs to go out. So I want you to take care till I can see you again in the next one.